Roshan-Ara Mughal. Roshan-Ara Mughal was one of the brave, courageous and enlightened women of Sindh who rendered important services for education, social development and the rights of Sindhi women. Her name will always be remembered with respect in the history of Sindhi women. Roshan-Ara Mughal was born on 27 June 1924 in an enlightened family of Shikarpur. She had an elder sister, Badam Netowan, who was 4 years older than her. Her father died when she was a child, after which both the sisters were raised by their mother, who was a teacher at the Shikarpur Women's School. Despite being brought up in poverty, hardship and difficult circumstances, Roshan-Ara maintained her love for knowledge. These circumstances had a profound impact on her personality, which led her to adhere to the principles of self-reliance throughout her life. She received her primary education from Shikarpur, while she moved to Hyderabad for secondary education, where her sister was already studying. She received a monthly stipend of 5 rupees, and her 2 sisters lived in a hostel. Despite poverty, she continued her education with courage, patience, and hard work. After passing her matriculation in 1941, Roshan-Ara joined the science department of a college in Shikarpur, but failed in the first year. Later, she joined DG Sindh College in Karachi. She passed the first year of science in 1943, but failed again in inter-science. However, instead of being discouraged, she continued to work harder and finally became a science graduate by completing her B.Sc. degree from the University of Bombay in 1947. During her student days, Roshan-Ara was also very active in literary activities. She used to publish a magazine for Sindhi women called Sathi, in which her poetry, songs and articles creating social awareness were published. She also actively participated in various academic, literary and cultural activities of the college. After completing her B.Sc, she did her MA in Sindhi literature from Karachi University in 1952. She then started her LLB studies and successfully passed the first year in 1954. Along with this, she also obtained a diploma in child psychology. Unfortunately, she was only 5 months away from completing the final year of her LLB when she died suddenly. Roshan-Ara Mughal also rendered important services in the field of education. She was a leading member of the Municipal School Board, Shikarpur for some time and worked actively for the improvement of education. In 1947, she was also a member of the Provincial Board of Sindhi Primary Education. In 1948, she married Ishq Sahib of Karachi. Even after marriage, she maintained her independent thinking and had the full support of her husband. In the same year, she was appointed Assistant Inspector of Girls' Schools in Karachi. In October 1952, the government of Pakistan sent her to the United States for higher education, where she studied agricultural, educational and social systems and obtained a diploma in child psychology. During this trip, she also had the opportunity to visit Japan, Hong Kong, Burma and East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, besides the United States. She returned home in April 1953, while in March 1955, she also made a study tour to Ceylon, now Sri Lanka, and returned in April. Roshan-Ara Mughal had immense love for Sindh, the Sindhi language and Sindhi culture. She had a special devotion to Hazrat Shah Abdul Latif Bhitte. Because of this love, she established the Latif Society at Sindh Muslim Law College, of which she was the first secretary. A few months before her death, she tried to celebrate Latif Day in the college with great pomp and show, for which she worked very hard. The program was extremely successful. During the ceremony, she advised the students to follow the teachings of Shah Latif. Hearing Shah's poetry in the voice of Sushila Mehtani, she was so impressed that she expressed her desire to learn Shah's poetry herself. Roshan-Ara was very aware of the condition of the Sindhi people, especially Sindhi women. She believed that Sindhi women were mentally, socially and politically backward. She had firmly resolved that after completing her education, she would dedicate her entire life to the education, awareness, social development and political betterment of Sindhi women. She was a staunch opponent of religious narrow-mindedness, strict practice of veiling, multiple marriages, unnecessary parental interference in child marriages and other social customs. In her eyes, all these evils were like a cancer to society. In the beginning of 1955, there was a remarkable change in her nature. She became more active than before, started spending more time with friends, and started actively participating in various academic and social activities, as if she realized her short life. Her married life was very happy. Her close literary friends included Muhammad Ibrahim Joyo, Sheikh Ayaz, Tanveer Abbasi, Abdul Ghaffur Ansari, Sheikh Hafiz Mohini Ramwani, and Rashid Bhatti. In the last week of May 1955, Roshan Ara suddenly fell seriously ill and died on 25th May 1955. Her death deeply shocked the academic, literary, and social circles of Sindh. After her death, her friends published a special issue of the monthly Shagird called Roshan Number, which included the poetry, articles, and writings of Roshan Ara Mughal, as well as memorable articles by Muhammad Ibrahim Joyo, Mohini Ramwani, Abdul Ghaffur Ansari, Sheikh Ayaz, Tanveer Abbasi, Miran Muhammad bin Shah, Dr. Muhammad bin Salman, Dr. Abdul Ghaffur Ansari, Natuwan,